I was watching a YouTube video this morning. It was a guy who was buying an apartment in Japan and he needed a friend. And so he went to a site where you can rent an old man for apparently 1,000 yen per whatever. You can rent an old man. So he picked an old man because they all specialize in different things. And the one he picked was 58. I'm 59. So that was shocking that this man who was 58 was considered an old man, but whatever. Then I thought about the Ouderen Songfestival. The Ouderen Songfestival is something I participated in the last 2 years and that I will participate again this year. You have to be 55 or above, which, great. I love that. The terrible English translation they have for that, for the Ouderen Song Festival, is the Elderly Song Festival. Elderly! So part of the point of these videos is me grappling with the idea that I am going to be 60 and maybe preparations that I'm making for being 60 and my thoughts on that. And one of the things that I'm thinking about a lot lately is just being thought of as old, because I know that I've applied for jobs and I suspect that part of the reason that they don't hire me is because I'm 59, which is fine. You don't want me, I don't want you either. That's fine with me. But I feel like that's part of what it is. So people looking at me thinking I'm old and thus unable to do certain things. People hearing that I'm 59 and thinking, oh, old. People referring to me as elderly or an old man. Although if someone was going to pay me 1,000 yen to hang out with them because they wanted an old man, I'm an old man. I don't even know what 1,000 yen is. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look it up and I'll put it right here. Or right here. This is what 1,000 yen is in euros. Anyway, the point is, just being thought of as old, being thought of as elderly, being thought of as unable to do certain things it bothers me. Like I have friends from high school on Facebook who are all like, I'm old. I just want to hang out with my grandbabies. That's a direct quote from years ago. The thing is, that person has grandbabies. I do not have grandbabies. I do not have adult children who have grown, who I raised from babies to adults who now have babies of their own, it's a marker, I think, to make you think, oh, I'm getting older. I don't have any of that. I have just me, who I still think of as maybe like 35-ish. In my brain, I'm like 35. Anyway, it should be a great thing. It should be that here's this guy who has this life experience and he's revered for that. That's what it should be. But because society doesn't think of that, I don't think of it that way. I should just change my mind, huh? I will say that part of this guy, Kevin Colby, right? Who I referred to in my first video, he said that part of the reason, I think it was him who said that, part of the reason that people who are 40 and above should make YouTube videos is because we have a lot of life experience and we've lived through a lot. We have a lot of stories to tell. And one of my stories to tell, one of the things I'm talking about today is I'm not thrilled about being referred to or thought of as old. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You can't do anything. People are going to say what they're going to say. I just have to maintain my balance, maintain my identity. Oh, well, there you go. See you tomorrow.